afraid of ghosts. Ooh, we know where that goes.
Pardon me.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Other than the legend of the Goddess Tower, of course. Have you heard the students talking about it?
No.
On the last night of the ethereal moon, on the same night as the ball, if a man and a woman go to the Goddess Tower and make a wish, it's sure to come true.
All right,
I have a wish,
let's get Petra.
but I can't find anybody to make it with me.
Interesting. It's set in stone now, you see that? Boom.
Maybe.
We're now locked.
Professor.
Hello. Yeah, like, you can just be somewhat physically fit, and by that I mean not physically fit at all. But, like, go to Walmart. Place kind of sucks a mean dong, from what I understand. But it pays extremely well.
I thank you. This one, yes? I thank you. Return soon, please.
Hey, welcome.
Ah, this guy, okay.
You have a good eye. A pleasure doing. You have a good eye. A pleasure doing business with you. Come again.
Oh my god, yeah, like, I have a friend who works there, and they pay bi-weekly at Walmart. He comes home with, like, $1,800 every 2 weeks. That's after he dumps, like, 40% into his 401k every week or something like that. It's, like, the highest legal limit from the IRS.
But here's the twist. She's from a family with a much more significant and storied past than mine. I wonder if she'd ever stoop to going out with the humble son of a knight.
No, she would not.
Great work in Remire Village, Professor. Who would have ever guessed it was Tomas? But no. Now isn't the time to get lost in gloomy
Oh,
thoughts.
it's definitely not the rest of his life. The body, human body wouldn't even probably be able to keep up with it in general.
What's up, Professor? Hey, I gotta...
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that's a charm reason. I wouldn't have tried that if I
Mercedes
knew.
locked me in her
Whoops.
room for hours earlier. She was slathering pounds of makeup onto my face, saying something or other about the ball. It really wore me out.
I'm so glad I have all these people in my party now.
I can't believe this. I'm so angry right now.
Yo,
First
me
it's
too.
The Death Knight, and now Tomas, but neither of them are in custody.
If you mean 18, fun fact, the hiring's even higher now. They hire at $20.95.
I can't stand the thought of such
Assuming you
evil
by 18
lurking
you
in
meant
the
like
world.
starting wage.
We have to do something about
Like
this.
it's almost
I have
$3
to do
higher
something
now.
about this.
It's 5 cents off of it. I forgot to look.
First, I can't stand.
Oh,
For me, this is so great.
oh okay.
It cannot be true that our siblings in arms could turn against us so. However, I will continue investigating members of the church. To think that even someone as senior as Tomas would fall under
It's not that he
suspicion.
fall under suspicion. It's we
I know
straight
not
saw
how
him.
far to take my search. Yes, a great many strange and terrible things have come to pass this year. I must not dismiss the possibility that someone among the students is behind it all.
Monica. Ooh.
I have a request.
I'm fond of woodcarving, but I lack the talent for it. I hear that those to the west of Fulden have mastered woodwork. I'd like to learn their techniques. I don't know where the west is. Maybe Bridget? Cause that is work, my dude. Like, I hate to get all, like, boomer-esque. A lot of lazy
Ball's coming
people
up soon.
on this
I
planet.
am so excited. I can't wait to fill up on food while everyone's dancing.
Dude, me
I even
too.
heard there'll be some prime cuts of meat.
I know I can't even recruit you. I'm not even gonna try.
I can't.
It means I should be gifting you up, I guess, huh?
Is this for me? Is this for...
Did I cheat code him? I straight cheat coded the guy. Sweet.
Right, right. I'm glad the
You
Remire
see,
Village situation got sorted
I
out.
didn't
But
go to
it's not
college
over
because
yet,
money,
is
and then I realized work isn't as bad as school because I get money for going
But
to
I
work,
can't
unlike
believe
college,
old
or
Tomas turned out
unlike
to be an
school
enemy.
or college.
Who can you trust anymore?
Like, if I could afford college, like, paid out of my pocket right now, I would easily go. But I ain't dealing in that nonsense. Kutztown is not cheap.
Our life in Remire Village is gone. Father. and
Oh, you were
Mother
from Remire. Uh-oh.
gone. Why couldn't you have arrived just a little sooner?
That's it. Put her out of her misery. Stab her real quick.
Hey, this is a rare opportunity to enjoy yourself. Please, leave everything else to us. The Remire Village incident.
Oh my god,
the
it's
search
so
for Tomas,
cheap to live around this
We
county.
have it handled. You just focus on enjoying the
Like,
ball
I
with
was
the
able
students.
to pay bills at my house while working at McDonald's, so that says a lot.
It's for the good of everyone, don't you think? If the professors walk around in a state of distress, the students will be uneasy too.
Some are less than that. It's really cheap. Ooh, hello. Lysithia. Wait, there was a half C. Take it.
Eating delicious food really takes my worries away.
Plus, on top of that, if you know what you're doing, you could just
I think I like
house
this,
flip
but
because of how
it's been a
cheap
while, so I'm
houses
not
are.
sure.
But that's its own, like, talking can of worms. Damn, I was hoping me and Lysithia would have a B rank.
The area with the old chapel was supposed to be off limits.
And look how
It was at
that
risk of
worked.
collapse, so they didn't
Laws
even
don't
post
work.
guards.
Obviously,
It's not
anarchy
too
is the
strange.
best thing to have.
Does that surprise you? Nah. Garreg Mach has lots of places that are blocked off for one reason or another. That's true of the underground Holy Mausoleum as well as the Northern Woods. People call it the
It
sealed
depends,
forest.
'cause you
As far
can-
as I can tell, it's nothing special.
As long as you know what
Just
you're
a
doing,
forest.
house flipping is very easy. Like, Colin, when he bought his houses, he owns 2, by the way. It's like 2 out of a triple. Colin bought 2 houses for 30 grand. They each retail at 35. So if he sold them, he'd be up 40 grand in profit. Like, stuff like that. But like I said, the concept of house flipping is like, that's its own conversation because you need
Professor.
knowledge of economy, knowledge of carpentry, so you know what you're talking about with things. Talk people down on prices, talk up on prices.
I wonder if Remire Village will ever be the same again. How do you recover from such a terrible event?
You
So many
obviously
dead,
don't. Like,
so
that village
much
is gone.
destroyed. I can't see how the whole village doesn't just end up abandoned.
That's so.
What does Bernie want? Hello? Bridget techniques. Ah, the quest.
Thank you very much.
I see. So this is a book that covers traditional wood carving in Bridget. How fascinating. Thank you, Professor. I will enjoy diving into this text. Passive income is superior income. My meme has always been once I have money to buy a cheap house and just rent it out to people.
It seems the
Just
dastards
seep up
who
money.
set Ramire village aflame have yet to be apprehended. Monsters. Trampling mercilessly
Hearing that out of
over innocent
Dimitri is
lives.
funny.
They deserve a gruesome end.
From what I understand of post-time skip him.
Even though there is to be a ball, we still have a mission. It would be nice if this month passed by in peace.
Wood carving. Wears glasses. I feel like there's multiple in the game like that, but it could just be Ignox.
It reminds me of my first such event back
Is
in
it
the
actually just
Imperial
Ignox?
capital.
It might be.
It was held by my father, the Prime Minister. I really showed off my dancing skills. Everyone was quite impressed with me.
Dancing of Fodlan is not the same as dancing from Bridget.
Oh?
The reason is maybe that the music has many differences. In Bridget, dancing is different for each person. Our dancing has vigor and ferocity. There is no speech of technique.
Oh
for
no,
our
they're
dancing.
literally primitives. I think I have something for you.
This
This could have been you.
I had lost
Hey.
the place of this. You have my thanks.
It's probably even more than that. To put into perspective, given you did use the word profit, so bear with me, but my house is 550 a month, I think.
This is not. This is.
God, there's so many. Alright, who's in here to yell at? Oh shit, a guy I can't recruit.
Someone entered the old chapel. I think the townsfolk used it for feasts and such in the past.
Dude, it's soon light
With
time,
that
I
whole
think.
Tomas business, you can't blame the church for being on edge.
I mean, I can when the church is kind of sketchy. But, you know, we'll ignore that. Secretly loves dolls, that doesn't really help me.
So, Tomas the librarian was a bad guy? But he always seemed so nice. Oh, come on, Self. You're better than this. You promised you'd be on top of things this month.
Sorry about the sudden switch. My father wanted to talk to me about something, hence why it was really quickly done. Dude, I don't know nothing about this girl to actually give her any of this. Do you enjoy baking? Do you care for horses? Is that the Raphael one? That has to be. I didn't do anything else with anyone.
Another month full of chaos. I've barely had time to catch my breath. What is the objective of Tomas and his ilk? And what makes Flame so special? Does that not bother you?
Flame seems very special. Like the Saint Seth Leiden thing. Alright, let's go talk with Raphael. Me too.
Oh, Professor. Are you here to train?
Yes.
I knew it! Gotta train daily.
Do I need to start getting my workout regimen again?
Legs, back, chest, arms, abs. Gotta work them all, right? I just finished training, and I feel great. Check me out. Are my muscles bulging?
God, shut up, Raphael. Let's hit him. I'm not sure about that.
Another day of training, and my muscles are ready to burst. Bulging muscles means strength. I have to be strong if I want to be a proper knight. And I have to eat if I want to keep training. Time to feast.
Yeah, why is your head so dumb?
Way to hit me where it hurts, Professor.
Well, just
I know
don't
I'll
be a
in trouble if I
retard.
don't train my brain, too.
Duh.
Anyone
God.
who can't get tactics can't be a proper knight. It's just, I'm no good at remembering that kind of stuff. And training my brain instead of my body makes me sleepy. What if I start training twice as hard?
Oh.
Then I should only have to study half as much, right?
That's how that works, right?
You really think so? I can't let that happen. I guess I have no choice. I'll prove I can do it. Wish me luck, Professor. For my training and for my studies.
Seems like a nice dude. Here's hoping we can actually get him by the time skip happens.
There's a certain gentleman I'd like to invite to a rendezvous at the Goddess Tower. However, I can't imagine he'd be interested in a sheltered ingenue like myself. It's hard to pluck up the courage when that's where my thoughts always take me.
Well, just don't think that way. Boom. Lemon squeezy.
Professor?
I know I just saved. Consider that like a panic save because I've just been known to save too much. It's what we do here. Almost no one to talk to anymore. Damn. No one. Oh, that's awkward. We'll go up here. We'll get some training done. So is the plan, anywho.
Before the ball, it is customary that we host a competition of dance known as the White Heron Cup. The students are quite fond of this tradition.
The hell is it?
Each house must select a representative.
Oh, I wonder if this is how I
to
unlock the
compete.
dancer class.
Their
Yep.
dance shall be judged by its beauty, grace, and technique. The student who is deemed the winner will be given the opportunity to train as a dancer, should they so please. It is a very precious thing, the gift of dance. I hope that you and your students will choose to participate.
Yo, it's the beauty of TSO is, as you know, you were on grocery side. They, as a whole, do not always allow overtime. There's a lot of times when they don't. But in TSO, you just always can stay for as long as you want,
May
and it's
I ask
awesome.
a favor of you?
By the end of week 2. Okay, who do we want to get dancer?
The glory of progress.
And that is all I will do involving that for now.
I have looked into Tomas, but I just cannot make sense of this at all. From his behavior up until now, I never would have suspected that a man like him could turn
What an
on us.
awful judge of
I've
character
also
you are.
discovered that his appearance has changed. It is almost as if he is not even human. What in the world is going on?
Yes. As in, they don't want you to do OT type of stickler?
Well,
Worked for a noble house.
Indeed.
Garrig Mach Monastery is said to have been completed during the ethereal moon.
Dude, I don't know what that means.
Why, 995 years ago, as a matter of fact. That's rather a long time ago, don't you think?
I mean, time is irrelevant, sir.
Every year, a ball is held to celebrate the founding. And every 100 years, a very special celebration takes place.
Every 100. It's a good thing this is a 95, and it's a 5-year time skip.
It's a grand festival involving all of Garrig Mach. It is thrilling to read of past festivals, and I'm rather excited to experience one for myself. Once in a lifetime, eh? The next one in 5 years will mark a millennium.
I wonder if we're gonna hit the time skip tonight. It's gonna be rough.
Do you imagine you'll still be here teaching then?
Dude, I could answer that for you right now, but I'm too nice.
Professor!
Stop talking to me.
Nah, Tomas wouldn't betray the church. I don't believe it. I won't believe it. There's some people in the church who hate people like me who are from Elmira, but Tomas was always real kind.
And look what happened.
If he really was Lady Rhea's enemy, well, I'd defend her against anybody, no matter how kind they'd been in the past.
Do we still have that thing about Rhea?
I don't know who this...
Well, it does say a deep connection, not like a... Not what he seems to have with her, so maybe. Wait, what does Shamir have to tell me? I already talked to her, I thought. Dude, that's chump change, Derry.
What's this about? The ball? Knights don't participate. It's an event for students. Alois can't. He volunteered to judge the White Heron Cup.
Gotcha.
Not that I care. Alois can't dance, but...
So that's what it was. One different dialogue. Okay, where is Lysithia? Where the hell are these people I missed? Oh, people in my house, right. I gotta choose someone for dancing. Yeah, what if I made Bernie it? I was referring to chump change as in you doing dairy loading, because that's easy peasy work. Who do I want to make a dancer? My girl will be a dancer. Will I keep her as one? Probably not, but it's cool to think about.
What the? Dancing a Fodlin is not the same as dancing in Bridget. However, are you choosing me to represent at the White Heron Cup? Or are you not?
Oh, whoops. I didn't realize there was going to be dialogue that fast.
Are you choosing me to represent at the White Heron Cup? Or are you not? I will display all that I have learned. I will grab the victory.
Ooh.
I have much to be learned. We will now practice the dancing, okay?
Yes, please. I love this. Dude, she's adorable. I'm glad I get Persona School Sim. So I can just sit here and watch it. Yay!
I have now much more knowledge of Fodlin dance. How is my dancing, Professor? Yes.
Was there something about talking to Manuela? I remember when I did a bunch of OT and then the dips down for my like $1,000-ish checks.
A word of advice.
It was awful.
On an average year, the winning contestant has about this much charm.
Oh, whoops.
Charm is important, wouldn't you agree?
Whoopsie.
Who wants a partner with no charm? Not me.
I didn't know that was a
Do your
requirement.
best. Make sure to put in the practice.
Hopefully Petra's
And good
charm
luck.
is good. She's quite charming to me, but that doesn't mean she's charming to everybody. Where are you at? 17? Alright, where? We're pretty good. Oh yeah, Dorothea I think is a shoo-in to win it. And Dorothea's charm is only one more. We're fine. Alright, where the hell was Lysithea? So I'm leaning towards here. Oh, I didn't know that. No, that's awesome. Congratulations. Welcome to being debt-free. It's the life I live. Debt is awful and I refuse to do it.
That even I'm What? What? Did some
What? What do you mean it's not for you?
What? What?
You know what? Eat it. We're just gonna gift you to death.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'll say, do you know the amount of flowers I have access to, lady?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Did I eat with her this time? Dude, I don't even remember. I literally cannot keep track of this. My mind's everywhere. Yep. Alright, we gotta gift her into oblivion, boys. I can't wait to say this EULA. What? What do you mean you can be up to 6 months behind on payment?
I'm still feeling bothered by all.
Jesus Christ.
For me? I love it. For me?
Oh yeah.
For me?
Yes, no. Oh, swag, I did it. Haha! Next time I explore, she shall be mine. Warp here, we'll talk to everyone here and we'll do it.
Oh no, what happened in Ramire was indescribable. The whole village burned to the ground. So many
I mean,
were
I think
left
even
without
more
a
were
home to
left
return
dead,
to.
but you know, that's
Thankfully,
fine.
Her Grace the Archbishop has invited those who lost everything to stay at Garreg Mach. I pray that they will be able to return to their once peaceful lives as soon as possible.
Oh, not if that
Until
time skip has
day,
anything to say about
we
it.
of the church must join together and do all that we can to help them rebuild.
Oh shit, it's right here. God. I didn't think it would spawn here.
Pardon me.
Alright. Let's go.
Professor.
Yes, please.
Professor, thank you for helping me with my training. I'd love to do this again if possible. Your advice is always so useful. Everyone thinks you're a wonderful teacher. You account for people's weaknesses while capitalizing on their strengths.
Yo, that's a pretty good one with the fight
Initially,
games.
I wasn't sure you paid too much attention
And then
to
what?
your
There's
students.
paying off your debt.
Clearly, I was wrong. After all, were that the case,
Is that what I gotta
you
say?
wouldn't be capable of providing
Paying
some
off your debt is the
useful
ultimate dopamine rush.
feedback. I'll continue to learn and grow from your instruction, Professor. I just know it.
Yeah, look at that. She learned how to speak without moving her mouth for a few seconds there.
think I'm determined? Professor, thank you. You're the only one who's ever praised me like that.
Lol.
I mean, people are always telling me I've got a knack for magic. If you can call the power of my crest a knack, they aren't wrong per se. Though bearing 2 crests.
Hey, I heard about that from someone.
Anyhow, I've made a point to work harder than most and not rely too heavily on the power they bestow. So I find it frustrating that the only praise I seem to receive is directly related to that power. If you've noticed how hard I work, then well, it makes me very happy. Well, you see,
Hey, it is from their house, I was right.
I'm the only child of House Ordelia.
I can't imagine there's many better feelings than, like, money flexing. The few times in my life where I have money flexed, it has felt fantastic.
I'm determined to someday be of real value to them. And that day must come soon.
I consider finishing up payments on our house
time.
also money flexing.
I don't have much of it left.
What? What do you mean by that?
Anyway, I should be going.
Thank
you again for your help.
What was that? I don't have much of it left for Mark. Excuse me? I already tried, but I don't suppose it reset because we went to B rank, did it?
That's even. I'm still.
I hate this game. Because I fat fingered earlier. SMH. LOL. What do we got? Petra, the library is a place I favor, but I'm having a problem. It is lacking sufficient information about Bridget. I have the hope that I can be fixing this problem. I guess this? Dude, I wish I was that free. That's pretty free.
I don't think I'll partake.
So she is writing in something else, but I can't remember what the something else is.
Professor?
Hey!
I have a request.
We get someone else!
It's about your class.
Good, that's another healer. We're sucking them all up.
Huh? Oh, thank you.
They will all belong to
I
me.
should be more comfortable speaking after I get to know you better.
Dude, these poor people are gonna have no one in their party post time skip. It's gonna be great.
Hello, Professor. The ball will soon be upon us. I can feel my heart fluttering already.
I have never danced in front of people before.
Not even once in all my life.
Uh-oh.
I'm very much looking forward to it.